Hello everybody and welcome back. Today we're going to see if I can build a house using only the shelf. For those who haven't seen it, the shelf is the new best block in Minecraft. It lets you store items and swap out entire hotbars at once, but it also just looks really good in builds. So if it looks good as part of a build, then it shouldn't look good as all of the build. I'm going to find out. So let's get right into it and see if I can build this house using only the shelf. Alright, so we got kind of a building area here, mostly flat ground. I don't know what scale I want to build this house at. I don't want to make it too small. I want it to be kind of impressive looking. If I can even manage to build something, we'll see. First, we're going to get the shelf blocks out though. We'll kind of see what kind of palette we got to work with there. All right, this is the beautiful palette we have. I have no idea what to do, I'm not going to lie. I guess this is a good time to kind of go over the rules of this challenge here. I can only place shelf blocks, but I am allowed to put blocks inside the shelves. They did fix this, by the way. They made the items bigger in the middle, which is cool. But yeah, I'm allowed to place blocks in the shelves, but I can only place the shelves. So that's kind of the rules for this challenge. But yeah, I have no idea what I'm going to do with this. I got to think of what shelf to use as a foundation block. I'm going to move these out of the way. But I want to make a decent scale house, so I need a foundation layer, I think, to make it kind of look good. All right, I'm going to try to get a shape out for the house first. In the spirit of the challenge, I'm going to use a shelf. So we'll try to see what kind of shape we're going to go for here. I'm going to think about this for a minute. I'm thinking something like this for the shape. The red is going to be the actual house part, and this is going to be maybe a porch or something. I don't know. I think I'm getting too ambitious, though. I don't know how I'm going to do a porch with shelves, but we'll see how it goes. I'll have to scale this back at some point, but I'm going to try to make this pretty ambitious, but we'll see. But yeah, that's going to be a challenge. The roof is going to be basically impossible with this, by the way, but we'll give it a shot. We'll see what we can do here. Something like that. I'm trying to make like a frame, basically. I don't know how successfully I'm doing that. I don't think very. But it's basically the only depth we could mess around with. This like gap. So it's kind of tough. Okay, then we're getting somewhere, I think. This porch might not be doable. Well, obviously a porch won't be doable because how would I can't place anything to walk on, you know what I mean? I'm gonna remove this porch for now. We'll just focus on the main part of the house for a bit. All right, I mean, we have a house shape with just shelves. Let's make this a block taller. I was kind of gonna look at what we're doing here. I'm using mango right now, by the way, because I feel like it's closest to like brick that I have, or like a foundation sort of color, but I think it might be too bright. I might switch it out. I don't know for what though. We'll see. I'm really happy they fixed this, by the way. They reverted it. Oh, it's, you know, pretty cool. But yeah, it's kind of the foundation so far. I'm not hating it. Is it possible to like close this off? Let's see. You gotta kind of use weird tricks to like have two like visible, you know what I mean? Because this obviously takes up the block side of this one, so we have to use this block as well, but it works out all right. I think between shelves and trapdoors, you could probably make a whole house, but I don't know if this is gonna look good with just shelves. We'll see. All right, that's a foundation done, at least like for now. I might again change that block out, but we'll see. You know what? It doesn't look that bad, honestly. Not my ideal block choice, I don't think, but it's not terrible. I'm not sure what I want to do with the rest of this though. Like if I want to switch colors, maybe. I don't know. Maybe just full dark oak might look pretty good. Maybe spruce on the inside. It's not terrible. I mean, it kind of is. It's pretty bad. I will say it is pretty bad. I think it's too tall. Yeah, with the lack of depth, it looks really weird if I do it too tall, I think. Not sure if I'm liking the palette though. Let me mess with something real quick. Let me try something else. That looks better, right? Like that's not just me. That looks better. You could also do walls like this, like to have like actual like kind of pillars on the sides. It's kind of weird, so I'm gonna keep doing it the way I was thinking. But I think I'm gonna change the block palette I went for. I think I want to save red for the roof. Never before seen on this channel, I know. But I think I like this, or maybe even like birch somewhere. Okay, well not there, I don't think. I even like that better. I'm gonna change it to this one, I think. I like this. I like this. All right, yeah, let's oh, that's gonna suck. Let's replace all these shelves. The roof is where I know this whole build is gonna fall apart, by the way, but we'll try. All right, I like that a lot more. I can get rid of this now. All right, that might have just saved the build. We'll see. We'll see. The oak one doesn't have the best texture. I think this contrast is kind of high. I like the way it looks, like in most other uses, but just for this specifically, it looks kind of weird. Oh yeah, it's not bad. Let's get this part in, I guess. I think I'm gonna make this section like 1 taller, just for a bit of variation. Once this build is done, let me know down below what you rate out of 10. I'm actually really curious, because I think this is gonna be a disaster, but you know, maybe not. Thank you for all the support on the last 2 shelf videos, by the way. I'm sorry, I don't mean to like milk this for content, but you know, they did pretty good, and you know, you seem to like them, so I thought this would be funny. So yeah, another shelf video, my bad, but you know, more unique stuff coming soon, I swear. All right, we're getting the frame in. I think I want over here to be a tower, almost. I'm not really sure. I'm gonna leave this for last, because I want it to be like, kind of unique. I don't know if I want it to be a tower or like a different slope for the roof. I don't know. I mean, I say that like I can even slope the roof. I don't know how I'm gonna do the roof. Whatever looks good, I guess. I don't know, we'll see. But yeah, let's fill this in for now. I think an interior is off the table for this one. But let's see what it's looking like so far. That's not bad. Like, that's really not bad. I think I want to try to make a front porch, maybe. We'll see, we'll see. Windows, I might use glass. Like, it's not really, I don't know if that counts as a challenge. I guess not. Yeah, that would be cheating. So I can't use glass or doors. I'll think about it. Maybe I could do something like this. Looks good straight on, but I think it'll look bad everywhere else. Whatever, we'll see how it works, you know? All right, I think I want to make this even taller. Like here. I think I could make a roof, but I think it'll only look good from one angle. And then even then, I mean, look good is not true at all. I think it'll only look decent from one angle, but we'll see. All right. Oh, I guess I gotta fill this in. Get a couple windows in. All right, now it's time for the actual like impossible part, which is figuring out what to do with the roof. Because normally I just use stairs and I kind of curve it up and it would mean a point. But shelves don't do that, so I'm gonna have to mess around with some stuff, I think. I mean, it doesn't look bad. There might be a better option, I don't know. Let me see. I don't know if maybe some depth would look good. I think it'll look best like this, honestly. But obviously this is the beginning of a lot of problems. We'll get into that in a minute, I think. All right, so that's the shape. Maybe something like this might look good. Yeah, it's not bad. Let's fill this in with birch. God, placing these sucks, by the way. It doesn't look bad from the front, but there's just a very key issue here. 1 second. Let me fill this in. That'll be very obvious. So it doesn't look terrible from like here, but yeah. You know? Yeah. I don't know if I like this, by the way. That's not bad. But yeah, there's just nothing I can do about this. Let me I was about to say let me think about it, but there's nothing really to think about, you know? That was my idea for the palette, by the way, and I think it does look fine. I want there to be a splash of color on the roof, so I'm gonna do mangrove. And I think this house will look all right from one single angle, but if you move, yeah, it's not great. We'll just get the outline with spruce though for now. Like figure where everything goes, basically. It's not bad. It's not great, but it's not terrible. By the way, if you're enjoying, consider subscribing. I really appreciate it. We're closing on 50K subs. Kind of a bit away, but you know, we're getting there. I appreciate it. Also, you know, I got a Discord down below. You should definitely join that. A lot of interesting people in there, you know. Build tips, that kind of stuff. But yeah, definitely consider joining that. Okay, I kind of joined them together there. This is gonna be so weird. All right, so yeah, this definitely like is possible, and I think I can make it look decent. So let's get the shape in for the rest of the roofs and everything, and then we'll start filling in the roof for real. There's no real way to connect this here, so I think what I have to do is extend that spruce over and like place this on the back, and it kind of looks all right. I mean, you can tell it's a little bit off, but I mean, the whole build is a little bit off, so it's not really the end of the world, I don't think. All right, yeah, let's fill the rest of these in, I guess, here. These suck to place. All right, so kind of an interesting problem here. There's this gap up here, and normally I'd use like the back of it placed here to stop it, but I'm already doing that on this side. So I think what I could do is just like kind of do it on the other side instead, and I think that should look all right. I did want it to be kind of symmetrical, but there's basically no other way to do that, and that looks all right. So I'm not gonna complain about that too much, I don't think. But we're making progress. That's kind of half the roof done, and from the ground it doesn't look bad. It's kind of a nice texture, almost looks like tiled sort of roof maybe, but obviously this whole build kind of falls apart when you look at it from the top down. But yeah, it's not bad. Let's finish this side up here, I guess. Yeah, where the roofs connect kind of gets a bit weird, but yeah, again, you can just kind of push it back to the other side of the block and it looks all right. Doesn't look terrible. All right, and with that, I think the roof is done. Let me get a quick kind of fly around here. All right, is there any way I could clog this gap up maybe? That's not bad. Let's do it on this side, I guess. Oh, I already did. All right. But with that, I think the roof is actually done now. Let's get a quick look at it. I think it looks pretty good, you know? I mean, that's like from a certain angle, which I will definitely probably have on the thumbnail. It looks pretty good. But now is the rest of the build. Like the details and stuff is where it kind of starts to get basically impossible, I think. These are the blocks we have to work with. I did want a porch of some kind. I don't know how to build that though. Windows and stuff, it might just not be possible. I will see. I kind of was thinking that might be the only option we really have. Maybe just on the back. Like I could, 1 second here. Let me think of some ideas. It's kind of a window. I think that just looks kind of bad. I think I might just have to make the windows just like a white shelf. Let me think on this for a second. Yeah, I think we're just gonna have to do a white shelf. Which kind of sucks, but I don't think there's a better option, really. It kind of sucks, but I think that's the best option we have. All right, let's try to get a porch of some kind in. I don't know how I'm even gonna do that. Yeah, this is gonna look awful, I think. Like, I've kind of already accepted it. Like, that looks fine, but I just can't put anything on top of it. I don't even know what block to use for this, like oak maybe? You see what I mean? I can't build a porch. Let me go dark oak here. Nah, I think spruce will look all right. I don't think anything will look all right here, actually. I'm lying. Well, that's the best porch I can do with shelves. I guess we gotta put stairs in. That's not that bad. I don't know. I guess we try to get some details in now. I'm not sure how, really. Let's fly around to make sure everything's done. Oh, that's why I did that. It's really not that bad. Like for just shelves, you know, it could be worse. Some shutters. Look kind of bad, to be honest. I don't really like the white, but there's just no other option, I don't think. I don't know if there's any detailing I can even do. You know what I mean? Like, realistically here. It might just be done. Let me think about this for a second. Oh, should I get a fence on this, I guess? It's not really possible, actually. It's not bad. I wonder if I could put something in here to kind of make it look more like a railing. I don't hate that. I don't think. It looks fine. Let's extend this path over. I know it's technically not shelf, but like, there's already a path here, you know what I mean? So it's kind of fits. But yeah, I don't know what I'm supposed to really do, you know what I mean? I don't know what else there is to do. It's just shelves. That's really not bad. I think that might be where I call it. I put some flowers and grass around because when I built, when I like leveled this out, I destroyed a bunch of that. That was already kind of there, so I don't really feel like that's cheating. But yeah, I don't know what else I'm supposed to really add to this build. It might be kind of done. It's a house made out of shelves. I mean, I could put shutters on some of these windows, but I think it looks kind of bad because the windows are bright white. Why not? Why not? Put on some, not all of them though. But yeah, I'm gonna call it at that. I think this is honestly a pretty good house for just building out of shelves. I didn't think I was gonna do anything nearly this good. It came out way better than I thought. So if you enjoy it, let me know down below. Like I said earlier in the video, let me know what you would rate this house 1 through 10. I'm really curious what you guys think. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. And of course, as always, thank you to our patrons Aelic, Amirali, ThaMango, Luke T007, Tommi, and E. I appreciate your support, and yeah, see ya.